What's up guys, today we're going to be looking at all the basic electronics for an RC plane. So the first part of this video is going to be the controller. So the controller I'm using today is a Fly Sky 6 channel. I should get the other channel. This is the receiver here. You got 6 channels here, so if I remember right, channel 1 aileron, channel 2 elevator, channel 3 throttle, channel 4 rudder. So that's that. So this small little bit of kit doesn't weigh much, it's like less than, it basically weighs, so it's a small bit of kit, it's a good bit of kit though. So I got this for £60 off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. Actually, I'll put the link in the description of everything you see in this video, other than the stuff on the side, stick and all that. So yeah, so that's the receiver. So the channel, the transmitter. So you just power it on. It's got a nice digital screen on it. It's only damaged because that's just the protective layer, which I'll keep on. So you got throttle, rudder, aileron, elevator. You got the trim here. So you got rudder trim, aileron trim, elevator trim, throttle trim. And then you've got the aux channels up top. So the aux channels, you got switches, you got all these are 2 things. One of them is a free thing, so that and then that, while the rest is just that. So on the screen, you hold down OK to go into the menu. So you've got system and setup. So we're going to go through the system first. So press OK. So here, you've got all these different things, aux switches. So this, you can press on it and you can select. So it's a 6 channel thing. So if any of you have a 10 channel, which you can buy, they are just a bit more expensive. You can basically do more stuff. So you can have landing gear, loads of different stuff. Well, I only have 2 extra things. So you just turn all these on and you have to hold down. So the way you do that, you press up or down, it doesn't matter. And then to go on to the next one, OK. And then you can change what channel stuff. And then to save, you hold down cancel like that. You can factory reset. Pretty sure no one really wants to do that. You can update the firmware. You've got trainer and student mode. I haven't actually tried that yet. So RX setup. This is, don't actually know what this is, but here is a fail-safe thing. So you can go to whatever channel you want the fail-safe to be, turn it on, and you can just, I'll probably make it on this and it just cuts off the engine. I haven't tried it. I did, it didn't work well, but you guys might have better luck. So yeah. So the next thing is, that's basically system. Oh yeah, you can change the name of the model. It's a pain to do though, so I haven't done it. So that's basically all the main things there. So we can do setup now, so just up or down, stuff like that. Okay, so reverse. So here, let's say you put the servos in. When you put the servos in, so let's say you put the 2 aileron things in the wrong, in the plane, but then when you do that, it goes the opposite way to where you turn, and you can sort that out by reversing the channel here. So you can go whatever channel you want and do that, and obviously you've still got to You can reverse engine, but that is another one. So basically, what you can, oh gosh. So what you do, let's say I want to reverse the aileron thing. So what I do to make sure it works, I hold the aileron that way, and then I press change or reverse, and then you can see the servos going the other way, but your stick will still do that, and then you do that, it'll go back that way. It's a cool thing. So display aux channels. So this is what I've used. So if you can like change it here, which I have done. So channel 5 on my receiver, which is here. So I just plug a random servo in. I can make that channel 5 servo to, and I can change what stick it is or what knob it is. So the ones with VR in front, that is these. The ones with SW in front is the other ones. Is the switches. You got SWA, SWB, SWD, SWC, all the other way around here. But if you guys, if you wanted, you can, give me a second, you can like go, oh, I forgot how to do it. Oh gosh, great. How do you do it? Well, you can. Oh, there you go. So press OK to go to the next channel. If you had a 10 channel, you can press OK again. It'll go down further. So this one, I want it to. So channel 6, I want the servo. I want this switch to control it. So SWD. So I just press until it says SWD, and there we go. And then hold cancel, and it should do a high-pitched beat to save. I don't know what this means. Assign switches. Oh gosh. I don't know what that means. And that's basically all the kind of. That's basically all the basics, simple stuff to know. So I've managed to program, so I made and 3D printed. Oh yeah, so that background noise, that is my 3D printer, so just ignore it. If you can hear it right now, that's because I haven't been able to edit it. If you can't hear it, that's because I have been able to edit it out. So I made these little bomb drop things, so stick them on the plane, they both just drop it. It's pretty cool. I'll go through, like, if you want to get the bomb drop stuff to work, I'll go through that in the next part of the video. But other than that, that is basically everything for the receiver. Next thing, the channel. Oh, what should next thing be? EDF. So the EDF, also known as the electric ducted fan. I think that's right. Search it up. I've got that code. So here, might as well get the ECS out. I won't explain much of the ECS. That'll be the next part. But so what you want to do with the EDF. So this did have a sticky out there. I got rid of that. So mine's an 11 fan or 11 blade. It's so I run it on a 3S battery, 40 amp ECS. Obviously, as we know, made in China. So you got 3 wires. I don't know what they mean. I've memorized. So on the ECS, you got 3 wires here. These plug into here. So if I'm right. This might not be the same for your ECS and EDF, but I just remember as red is C, B is blue, and then black is A. it might not be the same for yours. So you plug this in, you plug this into the battery, this goes into the receiver, into the throttle section, and then obviously this will spin, and then it is very, ignore that. So actually I can probably demonstrate as well, so I might as well demonstrate. So let me just move this out of the way. I'll basically just charge the battery. So I'll demonstrate some stuff now, or whenever. So the EDF, so I have to get the receiver and everything, don't I? It doesn't take too long to set up. I turn on the receiver before you kill it. So I always turn on this first. Before you plug this in, make sure all switches are up or off, and the throttle stick is all the way down. It will scream at you if you don't, as in it will just beep. It can be pretty nice. So channel 3. There. This plugs in. If this blows up, don't blame me. It shouldn't. So the beeps. This can be important. But the beeps, so when you plug it in, the first beep is obviously just turning it on, and then it will beep. So on your battery, you've got so mine's a 3S battery, you can get 4S. No, so on here you can get 2S, 3S, 4S, 5S, 6S. So this is a 3S battery, so after it does the turn on beep, it will beep 3 times to show you that it's a 3S battery. And then it'll just do a musical tone. So I have to hold it very tight because it's a very strong thing. I'm going to push the throttle up about a quarter of the way. And that's basically that. So that's that. To be aware, when you place the ECS in your plane, it's very hot if you fly it at full throttle for too long. So I recommend putting some flaps above it. So yeah, that's basically that. I'll just put it this way and turn that off. So that's the EDF basically. It's not much you need to worry about. Yeah, it's not much to worry about that. I'll get rid of this and we can go through the ECS. Oh no, I need that ECS down. Oh god damn it. Sorry. So, here, I'll get rid of this. Just a little converter, mini Tamiya to Dean's. So, the ECS. You got this plugs straight into the battery as you saw just then. This goes into whatever the throttle channel is on your receiver. So I will go through servos in a bit because there is a good bit of knowledge to know about that. So brushless 40 amps, 2 to 4S, so that's a good thing to look at. So I recommend getting the ECS before the battery. I've just always had this battery, so yeah. So for this one, I'll leave the link in the description for this one as well, off Amazon as well. So this is a 2 to 4S lipo, so you can only use a 2 to 4S lipo battery. And let's say you got a 6S lithium, edge won't work, it'll most likely smoke and blow up. I have made that mistake before. So I've got right in the middle 3S lipo, and it is 5 volts /3A. I've got no clue what that means. Pretty sure it's something to do with something. I've got no clue. Batteries, I will go through it, but I don't know much. I mean, I do, but yeah. So the ECS, also known as the electrical speed controller, you just plug it straight into throttle, into battery, that goes into there. So when you plug this into the battery, it also runs power into the receiver, which comes out of there. That's basically the ECS. There's not much about that. What's next? Gyro. So you got a gyro. It looks like a receiver, but it isn't. So this is the. I don't know what it's named. It doesn't make any sense. But okay. So it's a gyro. If you want to fly your RC plane at a club, mainly in the UK, which is where I am, you gotta have a gyro because people don't want you flying around, because if you're flying in a straight line, it will just shake about and you can't do anything about it. You gotta just adjust like that, and that's basically really hard to do. So, and it's very dangerous without it sometimes. Like I said, you don't have to if you're flying on private property and you don't want to spend your money on this. You don't have to. It is a good bit of kit. Link in description again. It comes with. So I'll show you how it works. It's pretty confusing. So I've just got some wires here. Can't actually find them. Well, I've got wires here. Okay, now that I've sorted all the wires out, this does come with these. Oh, it's supposed to come with a screwdriver, and it did. I don't remember where I got that and put it. It's not that important, but I recommend it. So these gain things, I've got no clue what they do, so I recommend searching that up and not listening to me about the gain thing, because whatever I tell you is going to be wrong. So with this, you plug it into the receiver, so you plug the aileron thing into the, so this is, you only do this if you have a thing. If you don't, you just plug the servo straight into there if you don't have a gyro, but if you want to use the gyro, so this is going to be elevator or aileron, probably aileron. You plug it into the aileron slot in the thing, so it says aileron, elevator and rudder. I don't know what those two are, they don't matter. So you've just got the 3 channels. The throttle one just still goes straight into there. That has nothing to do with this. And then you plug that in there. That will turn on with the receiver, just like that. You know, and what it will do is you get the actual servos, and I've got a spare servo here. So I haven't actually made a plane, that's why I have all the spare electronics. I'm currently 3D printing the plane for this, but I said might as well, I've got all the electronics out, might as well make a video on it. So we've got out 1, out 2, out 3. So out 1 is going to be aileron, out 2 is elevator, out 3 is rudder. So I've got aileron plugged in. I'll plug this in, the servo, into out 1 for aileron, and then of course I've got to show you guys how it works. For some reason, what annoys me is that if you want to play around with this, get it to work, you have to put the ESC in, because that's what provides the power to the receiver. It's pretty annoying, because sometimes I don't want to plug the ECS in. What if I don't want it? What if I don't have it? Quickly. Gotta turn on the receiver anyway. I recommend when you're plugging batteries in, be careful, especially if you're young and stuff. Just be careful with it, because if it blows up, that's not going to be the best thing. So I've got my receiver, and basically, so this is in the aileron slot. So if I turn it like that, it will just adjust, so it doesn't turn like that. So if I just shake this, that moves to adjust it so it stays in a straight line. Now this front bit here, that always faces the front of the aircraft. Doesn't matter what way up or down it is, it can be upside down, as long as that's fit. I recommend just putting it on its front, facing that way, just to be safe. But then if you're flying in a straight line and that moves like that, it will just adjust it, like you can see with the servo now. So that's how the gyro works. It can be confusing. No, that's why I need to turn the receiver off first. But that's basically that. So the next thing I'll show you is, I don't know yet actually. Let me look in my drawer of stuff. Okay, let's do servos next. So we got servos, these cables, that'll take like a minute or two, and then the bomb drop thing, and then actually installing it. I think I might do a full section on that. I might, I don't know. So while I pack this away, yeah, there's going to be a cool little song while I pack this away. Then, yes, servos. Are those on the thing? Take on those. Actually. Okay, servos. I don't know why I got these two spare one out. I only need one. And I'm going to need to plug it in, aren't I? So that's going to be a pain in the bottom. I'm just going to let that sit there. That goes on the floor now. You've lost desk privileges. Ignore these servos. So these, you can buy them 180 degrees, 90 degrees. It only follows the 180 degrees, 90 degrees for switches. So I've got 180 degrees. So, a second. So I'm gonna plug it into one of the channels there. Now I'll plug the stupid ACS in. So annoying. Oh gosh, what did I drop down? Nothing important, don't worry. I mean, it probably is important, so I might actually have to pick that up in a minute. Okay, that's been picked up. So, so this is channel 5, so it's this switch here. You just mess about with it. Oh, it's not only 90 degrees. Wait, no, that was confusing. Okay, never mind. But so this is 90 degrees instead. So that's that switch. Obviously, you can put it into the. I'm hoping this is aileron. So the aileron one. So you turn the aileron, and it goes only as much as you turn it. And then you can plug it into the elevator. And what happens if you plug it into the throttle? I recommend not doing that just in case. Rather, yeah. Then you got channel 6, which currently is. Oh, it is that, okay. Is that, so. Now, unplug all of this. Stupid. So, you got these head things here. You just unscrew them. It comes with 2 other ones, which I'll put out now because I have nothing better to do. So on it currently I have the just little stick thing, just points like that. This is the one I recommend using this head for all the joystick functions other than throttle. So rudder, aileron, elevator. I use this one because the rod just pulls it like that. You can unscrew it, change it for whatever that is, or for whatever that is there. Then these screws go into the side here, so if you want to screw it into your plane. My prototype of the plane I made, I accidentally glued these in, as you can see on some of them. It looks pretty roughed up. It was like proper super glue as well, so it kind of like messed up. Like you can still see some of the print or like some of the plastic on it. I mean, that is basically servos like that. Like, give me 5 hours to pack this away while I get the next thing ready. I'm going to actually leave the ECS out this time. Oh wait, no, this time I don't actually need it. Oh wait, I do. Okay, kill me. And she just silly Billy. Gonna need another one. So all the different cables. So these are the 2 cables you probably will need, especially if you've got aileron. No, especially if you've got elevators and rudders. So this is just an extension thing. So you just plug it in. Make sure the brown, red, and yellow cables are in line, and it just basically makes it longer. It's the same thing. That's all really for that. Now this, if you want to have ailerons on elevators, which you will have to have, it's not really an option unless you're making a missile. That's a different thing, because that doesn't really need to be controlled. Let's go. So this is a splitter, so because this really confused me at first. So you only got one channel for the elevators, or ailerons, whatever you call it. So you just put the splitter in, only has one channel, but then it splits out so it can fit 2 servos. Oh wait. I recommend not trying this at home with a battery in, but this is just going to be a funny little thing. I want to see what happens. I'm not going to plug it in because I don't want to blow up the house. Basically, I wonder if you could have 3 ailerons, like, I don't know what I've just made. Ignore me. Don't do that at home, please. I really don't want to be responsible for anyone's house burning down. So this, you use it for the ailerons and elevators when you need 2 servos on each side, but only put it in one channel. It just puts power into both of the servos, but only fits into one channel. So that's a good bit of kit. That's, like I said, everything in this video is in the description, I think. Oh, I'm going to remind myself at the end of the video to actually do that. Oh no, I need that, don't I? Wait, do I? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next thing. This is obviously, you don't have to do it, but it's a little bomb drop system. Random. So I 3D printed it on my Bamboo Labs A1 Bamboo Handy. I'll see if I can put in the link to actually print it if you do have Bamboo Labs. Why am I looking for the ECS? Because I keep leaving it in there and I have to go get it out. Where's the battery? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Ignore me. So I printed 2 of these, one for each wing, because if I had one on one wing, it will go. And actually, for this will be a good example of me actually using these splitters, because if you have one bomb on one switch and the other on another switch, you'd do that and then that, but in that time, once you've done that and that's dropped, the balance is going to go, boing. It's going to be a lot heavier on that side. So I've just got these like this, and I'll just la-di-da-la. Give me a second. I really should just leave the battery in, but I don't think it's safe to do that with the battery in. I don't think it's safe to change wires while doing battery in, so I'll just keep on unplugging it like a pain. So, like this. You got these 2 little bomb things. You can't really see it, but flick the switch, it just comes loose. These will drop midair. So I've got this little thing in it, so I'll just do all the sciencey stuff. Well, it's not really science, is it? It's engineering. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically what happens, this goes in here, so this can't turn when it's inside. And this is in the locked state, so I can just do that and it fits in nicely. Then flick that, it locks, can't come out. And it can't spin because of this little rod at the back, but I'll just try it with this, and just drops. And it does it for both of them, so they both drop at the same time. I'll see if I can actually manage to do that. It's just I need 3 hands to actually do it. Okay, they're locked in. So if I just hold both these up. Don't worry about the angle they're at, but they both drop. So these, if you got a 3D printer, I don't have TPU, so I will probably buy some TPU because I am gonna print some landing gear now. I'll probably do another video on that. Blah blah blah. So that's the bomb drop system. Basically like that. Now I'm gonna put everything together and just show you. Be quiet. I'm gonna put everything together and show you what it looks like without the bomb drop system because that's not mandatory. That's too of a weird word for me to say. So, oh my gosh, I keep closing the drawer when I need it. So, this is going to be a time lapse with some cool music. Initiate. Probably the wrong word. I don't know. Initiate. I'm just going to use that anyway. Or start. No. That's everything in all its glory. It is very confusing. I will run through it. I've just got to plug it in and do some stuff. There we go. So, this is the RC plane, or the electronics in all its glory. So, you got the receiver, all the cables into the gyro, and then out into the servos. You've got EDF. I'm just gonna quickly, because it's fun and I'm bored. That was not supposed to go that far. Ignore my screen. I sound like a little bell. I'm not. Yeah, you got ailerons here. You got then going into the splitter. I'm confused myself. You got the elevators. You got the rudder. You got the EDF. You got the bomb thing. I'm just gonna flick that because it's fun. Okay. That really hurt my chin. So you got ailerons. They're supposed to go opposite ways, I think. Yeah, because they go like there. You got the elevators, which is a real pain to get them to go the same way. So I'm gonna put it in that way, so they're facing the same way, and then. Oh no, you guys can't actually see it. Oh, I just realised that. You might. So I can't actually see my camera, so you guys probably won't be able to see it. Let me just show you. There you go. You guys can see it now, I think. Yeah. If you can't, that's not my fault. I mean, it is. But basically, get these to face the same way. So I'll put them in the plane the same way, and they move the same direction. And then you've got aileron, you got rudder at the back. That's cut because of that's this one I use for the bomb thing. And that's basically that. So, oh my gosh, I just turned that on accidentally. Give me a second now, dude. Yeah, gosh, I keep closing the drawer when I need it. So, this is going to be a time lapse with some cool music. Initiate. Probably the wrong word. I don't know. Initiate. I'm just going to use that anyway. Or start. No. One, two, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, this is going to take ages. I want to do this. Oh yeah, pause the time lapse quick. I just want to show you the most random thing. I mean, is it possible to buy a really small drill bit? I just got, because I've got tiny things, and this, I've got no grip on that. So, this is, I call it the Lazy Drill 2000, because I can't be bothered to screw it. Wrong way, I can't be bothered to screw it. So I just got a tiny screwdriver and just managed to fit it inside. So now I can screw the tiny things. I just need to get this off so I can use the servo. I did purchase some other servos to use. Why isn't it working? Oh, damn it. It's working before. Okay, ignore me. Scrap that idea. Just gonna yank it out. There we go. So that is not secure. I recommend gluing it. Don't do the same mistakes I did. Let me actually get that. Like I said, ignore the background noise. This is the super glue I use. It's literally just super glue. That's the name. There's no specific. I mean, there is a brand. There's expiry dates on glue. What the hell? I didn't know that. Expiry date is. That's in 2,000 years, the expiry date. Like, wait. Is it? Wait a second. Did this expire in 2020? It might have as well. No. 2022. That expired then. Maybe. I'm just going to say it's going to expire in 2,000 years because that's funny. So. I recommend using, when you're gluing things, I recommend using a hot glue gun. Haven't tested it, so don't take my word for it. I'll make a post on my channel and let you know if it works, so then you can use that. Or you can just do it at home and risk breaking a servo like I did. RIP servo. Back to the time lapse. Go away. face. So, that's everything in all its glory. It is very confusing. I've just got to plug it in and do some stuff. There we go. So, this is the RC plane, or the electronics in all its glory. So, you got the receiver, all the cables into the gyro, and then out into the servos. You've got EDF. Oh, I'm just gonna quickly, because it's fun and I'm bored. That was not supposed to go that far. Ignore my screen. I sound like a little bell. I'm not. Yeah, you got ailerons here. You got then going into the splitter. I'm confused myself. You got the elevators. You got the rudder. You got the EDF. You got the bomb thing. I'm just gonna flick that because it's fun. Okay. That really got my chin. So you got ailerons. They're supposed to go opposite ways, I think. Yeah, because they go like there. You got the elevators, which is a real pain to get them to go the same way. So I'm gonna put it in that way, so they're facing the same way, and then. Oh no, you guys can't actually see it. Oh, I just realised that. You might. So I can't actually see my camera, so you guys probably won't be able to see it. Let me just go. There you go. You guys can see it now, I think. Yeah. If you can't, that's not my fault. I mean, it is. But basically, get these to face the same way. So I'll put them in the plane the same way, and they move the same direction. And then you've got aileron, you got rudder at the back. That's cut because of that's this one I use for the bomb thing. And that's basically that. So, oh my gosh, I just turned that on accidentally. Give me a second and I'll do the outro. There's nothing else I can be bothered to do. Right. So, the battery. So, with the battery, I've got a 3S 11.1 volts, 20C, I don't know what that means. And then you got milliamps. So basically, you got the amount of milliamps, the type of battery, the amount of cells in the battery, the voltage, and the C. I don't know what that means, don't ask. So this is an airsoft battery that I've got, because that's basically the only battery I've got on hand, because I use it for my airsoft stuff. So this battery is 1,600 milliamps. It's a lipo battery, 3 cells, 11.1 volts and 20C. Still don't know what that means. I will search it up and maybe put it in the description. If it's not in the description, that means it's too confusing for me to decide to figure out. So it's a female mini Tamiya connection, and it's, I don't know what that is. All I know is that bit plugs into the charger. So, milliamps, lipo, 3 cells, stuff like that. So you can get 2 to 6 cell batteries. And I don't actually really know. I mean, there's not much to talk about batteries, really. So, yeah, there's not much. So, the EDF I have, let me show you from the ECS here. So, this, I don't know. So, this EDF, you need a 3S or a 4S, 1,500 milliamps to 2,200 milliamps, and that's basically all I know. 3 or 4S, 30C or above, oh there's 20C, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I can show you how to use a charger, might as well. This charger, I might be able to find it on Amazon. If I don't, it won't be in the description. If I do, it will be in the description. So this is the charger I've got. Now this is very important. When you, let me show you that. Oh my gosh, I dropped it. Okay, so this is very important. When you charge a battery like this, so I don't know where you can get these from, but this is a lipo safe case. So it's happened before. A battery blew up when I was charging it for my RC car, and ever since, and if you know the giant Lego Millennium Falcon you can get, it literally blew up right next to it. Well, it didn't blow up, it started smoking and swelling right next to it, and then we managed to get it outside. But if my dad was 3 seconds late, it kind of would have, yeah, it would have burnt down the Millennium Falcon. So when you charge it, always keep an eye on it. Never go out while it's charging, never leave the house while it's charging, and never sleep while it's charging. And always keep it as far away from the charger as you can. So just have it like this. So I put all my batteries, my drone batteries, my car batteries in here. So it's just a nice little case. You put the battery in, you plug it into here. I do have a converter. You plug it into there and into here. So 3S, you find the 3S slot, you plug it in there. So on here, I don't want to mess about with settings because it took me a while to set up. So what you have to do, if you've got a whole different charger, so I only have this charger that I charge in here, so you plug it into here and here at the same time. So it's a balanced charger, and that is basically the only thing I'm recommending. So what you do, if you've got, oh no, I've got a different battery, what do I do? Oh my god, if I die, it's not my fault. It's not my fault if I die. It's not my fault. Blame the battery. Put the battery in jail. It's called murder. Okay. I'm gonna plug this in without it's blowing up. Talking to the battery. Okay. So you plug both of them in at the same time. So it's recognised the battery. There we go. I remember. So if you've got a different battery to what you usually have, you got set up for the battery. Oh no, I've got it set up for a 1,600 milliamp, but I've got a 2,200 milliamp. What do I do? I'm gonna have a mental pressure. So what you do to change the milliamps, you just press the status button until it goes to 2,200. And you press enter, and then you change the amps if you need to. You change the type of battery. I would rather not, so I'm going to actually change the milliamp back to 1,600 so it charges. And then basically, you've changed the settings, so now it will charge this battery. Also, if you don't do it and you're on a lazy butt, it will most likely explode. So I recommend doing it. Well, that's basically how to use that. I will see if I can find this, well, online, because I don't remember. Well, I didn't get it. I got it for my birthday. So yeah. Wait, no, I didn't get this one. It's just my dad's charger that we use for airsoft. Okay, ignore me. I'll see if I can find a link somewhere. That's basically how to use the charger. I shall be gone, I hope. Bye. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna say it again, aren't I? And I'll see you guys in the next video.